Whoa, I'm pretty sure you have some great dance moves, huh?
Really?
I know you do.
I dance when no one's looking, right?
I think we all do. I think we all do. Yeah.
But I do enjoy it. I love the music. And today we had a great afternoon, but this morning we started off a bit slow, right? With some clouds and some gray skies. We do have some sunshine in the forecast for you heading into this week. You'll see the skies over Graham going from cloudy and wet to sunny this afternoon, and the temperatures did warm up nicely into the 60s, but we're going to be a little warmer tomorrow into the 70s by tomorrow afternoon. Should be drier by the afternoon as well. And this week is mainly dry with temperatures that are close to normal. We've got another round of showers in here on Saturday. And look at the mild numbers overhead, 56 in the Triad, 65 in Columbia. That front is just to our south. We're still going to have waves of rain that will ride along that front. Did produce some hail in and around Charlotte and Raleigh earlier today. Some of the heavier rainfall totals also to the south and to the east. Only trace amounts showing up in that lightest blue, but about 1/10 of an inch in Lexington and more than 1/4 of an inch in Asheboro. We do have a good chance for some rain overnight and very early tomorrow morning. Then most of Monday is going to be dry. Small rain chance late Tuesday night and into very early Wednesday morning. And then we may get a shower ahead of that weather system on Friday that will bring us rain on Saturday. Continue to time that out. So weather impact for your morning commute, and you may hear a little bit of thunder overnight. Some scattered rain is in the forecast heading into daybreak. You notice a lot of stormy weather back to the south and a couple of areas of low pressure. This first one is going to track just to the south of us early tomorrow. That second one should stay to our south. You can see they're dealing with severe weather over parts of Mississippi and Alabama, and that will also move east into Georgia. We'll have maybe that general thunderstorm threat overnight and early tomorrow morning. That's why I mentioned that thunder and the flashes of lightning. At midnight, most of the rain down to the south, but by about 4, 5, 6 a.m., some of that will be impacting our area, even though I still think some of the heaviest rains will stay south and east. So if you are in Randolph County, also in Davidson County, you're likely going to see a little bit more rain than, say, folks that are in the northern Piedmont. By tomorrow afternoon, a second front is pushing in, and that one's actually going to cool us back down into the 60s for Tuesday. You look at a closer view here, you're going to see that rain at about 3 a.m. and then notice that it's heaviest south and east by 6 a.m. and then kind of tapering off, but not totally going away. So we're going to hang on to a very small chance of a shower through the day and maybe something that pops up as we warm up tomorrow afternoon. But I do think rainfall totals are going to be less than 1/4 of an inch in most communities, and most of it again happens before a lot of folks even wake up tomorrow morning. And then we'll keep in kind of some clouds, some breezy conditions. It'll warm up to 75 tomorrow afternoon. For the foothills, we've got a high of 74. Rain is very early and then only a small chance through the day. In the mountains, we've got a high of 64 tomorrow afternoon. Breezy as well, with the rain chances dropping off. There is that second front there just to our west. There's another little weather disturbance that will sneak in late Tuesday night. It might be cold enough for a touch of wintry weather in our mountains. And then by daybreak Wednesday, most of that rain is moving away and will be drying out as we head into Thursday, and then we'll wait for that next weather system that will be bringing in the rain on Saturday. So Thursday looks like a really nice day right now with some sunshine. Tuesday and Wednesday aren't bad either. It's mainly clouds that will be around. Temperatures will shoot up toward the end of the week into the 70s, and right now it looks like scattered showers around on Saturday.